and welcome to Just Alice. Yay! I'm not going to be loud today. I'm not going to be loud today. I'm not going to be loud today. I keep saying that to myself in hopes that I'll actually listen to myself. So, as many of you know, I have another Instagram called Alice in Nature. And I haven't really been too active on there as of lately because I had to switch phones. I have a new phone. I think I told y'all a few videos ago, and I had to go ahead and switch some things around, reorganize my gallery because not all of my nature photos were in one folder. But that's beside the point. Today we're going to be talking about the fact that I am going to start an experiment of sorts. So I have a window upstairs in the dining room that is the perfect place, seems like just the perfect place to go ahead and grow a plant. Just perfect spot. And then I have my two baby plants down here. One is a Italian parsley plant. The other one is an I almost called you Italian. Regular basil plant or organic basil plant. And they don't have any official names yet. Parsley is a girl and basil is a boy. Don't know how that works, but that's just how it happened in my head. So I take care of them down here because sometimes upstairs it gets a little too humid or too hot for them upstairs and they'll start to wilt. But so far they've been doing very well. So I'll show y'all parsley and basil real quick. This is parsley. She has a few yellows because when she first came home, I did not come home with her. That was during my mental health break, and yeah, so she actually looks a lot better than when I first came home. She's done a lot of growing. I had to prune her, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But I had to prune her because she had a lot of dying leaves on her. It's been a few days since I pruned her, or basically clipped off the little deadlings. And that's what I'm going to call them to the end of their days. They're deadlings because they died. But this is Basil. He's a lot bigger than his sister. Yes, I call Parsley his sister. They are now family. So that is his sister. And yeah, I'm going to clip some of his big leaves off today and clean them and use them in something. I'm gonna make something today. I'll probably make some pasta. But for this experiment, we're not just going to be using any regular seeds. We're going to be using pinto beans. I've grown bean plants before. I had a lima bean plant and a pinto bean plant before, but that was back when I was in elementary school. So I was probably like 9 or 10 when I had these plants. And I know I can grow them. I got a planter for Christmas one year, which is how I started growing the bean plants in the first place, because it came with the soil. It was a Bratz planter. Let me see if I can look that up real quick. Because if I can look that up, then I can show y'all what my planter looked like at that time. Also, new phone case. It's got glitter in it. I like this phone case better than the one with the flamingo. Well, it's a pink case. I like this one better than the one with the peacock on it because I feel like the peacock was supposed to be a different color and not pink. But you know what? I didn't buy it, so I'm not going to complain too much. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. That is scary. There are so many Bratz items. That is scary. Somebody turned the inside of a baby doll head into a planter. See Monster High, seen old Bratz, new Bratz, very old Bratz. Stuff that I had, stuff that I didn't have. Let me see. I don't know. I can't seem to find it. Anyway, if I find an image of it later, I'll post it on that Instagram, the Allison Nature Instagram. I'm gonna do my best to also link it in the description box below. That way y'all can go follow, because that is where I'll be posting the updates to this experiment. Now, when the plants get to be a bit bigger, I have two, I take the lids off first. Two plastic containers that I bought from the dollar store a while back ago. I ain't gonna be using these for food anytime soon, so they'll make great planter pots to put the pinto bean plants in until I get an actual pot from it. And I'll probably get the pot from the dollar store because I know they have those. At least the one down the street from me does. But to start them off, I'm going to be wrapping them in paper towels, wrapping the beans in paper towels, wetting the paper towels, and putting them on top of the plastic lids and set them in spots. So like I said, I have a spot upstairs that I'm going to do it in. The front window, it gets a lot of sun in the morning. And then I'm going to find a spot down here to go ahead and put the plant in, because my two plants, parsley and basil, they thrive better down here. They catch that afternoon sunlight when the sun is starting to set, and it comes in back here on the back patio. So that's pretty cool. They thrive, and it's more temperature controlled down here than it is upstairs, which I still find to be funny. But it's probably because of the whole heat rises thing. This is the deadlings of parsley. I kept them. I might use them later as like maybe what is it called? Compost? I don't know. I have to look that up too. Ooh. Focus. There we go. I feel like there's an autofocus camera in my eyes and it just does not want to focus. So I've selected the 6 beans that will be used for this experiment. And here they are. I done dropped 2 of them already. The 2 that got away. Did I just drop this bean again? Anyway, the reason why I chose the method that I'm choosing to grow them is because I've seen others do this where they go ahead and put the plant inside of a paper towel and just spritz it with water and then leave it in the sunlight and it grows. But I also want to see whether these will grow better down here or whether it will grow better upstairs in the direct sunlight in the morning. So let's get started. So I'm gonna spread the beans out, and I think I'll do like maybe weekly updates instead of daily updates, because I don't think you're gonna see too much of a difference within a day than within a week. So I spread them out in like a triangle format. I'm going to fold the paper towel over and then I'm going to spritz it with the water. Water bottle, I use this to water parsley and basil. And then where's the third bean? Right there. So I only sprayed the paper towel where the beans are. But of course water spreads. And this is what we're looking at. Yeah, this might be a better view. Got one here, and one there. I'm gonna give them one more good spritzing. And boom. We have our first test subjects. Get the other ones ready. Way. And these are going to be put on here the same way, in that triangular format, just so they can all have space to do their thing. Because I don't want to crowd them. I want them to have space to start sprouting their roots. Now doing this whole entire thing, I'm going to do my best to make sure they get the same amount of water. That way there's not too many different variables in this experiment. The only thing that should be different is the locations and possibly how fast each one grows. The reason why I'm doing 3 beans each, I was originally just going to do 2, but then I was like, you know what, let's do 3 beans. 4 beans probably would have been too much for that smaller space that I've given them. Yeah, that's basically all that's gonna be. So why pinto beans? Outside of the fact that those are really the only beans we really have a lot of, we have other beans, it's just that this one we have the most of for some odd reason. I don't think we really eat pinto beans like that, so that's probably the reason why we have a lot of pinto beans. But that's one reason. The other reason is because I'm familiar with pinto bean plants, seeing as though I've grown them in the past. Didn't get to finish growing them because somebody's non-green thumb killed my lima bean plant. And the lima bean plant, although that thing started acting like it was a Venus flytrap instead of a regular lima bean plant. Don't know how that happened, but you know what? That's nature. Whatever. She killed my plant. She killed the lima bean turned Venus flytrap plant, and I'm distracted by the darn bees again. And I guess that set off a chain reaction because they were all in the same planter pot. So I guess the pinto beans were like, you know what, my friend has died, so let me die with them. And I don't know, I just couldn't get them to revive after that. I was so heartbroken. My plants just died, and it wasn't even my fault. I literally just went away for the weekend to go spend the weekend with my grandmother, and they died. She killed my plants. I don't know how she did it, but she did it. Oh well, I ain't mad now. I was mad then, I ain't mad now. But I'll do weekly updates on Allison Nature. I may take a picture of these dirt carpenter bees because they fly around enough. I don't know. Don't mind me yawning. I had to stay up later last night and I still got up at my normal time of 8:30 a.m. So, a little tired. Mind you, my medication makes me tired after about an hour after taking it. But yeah, that's about it. Let's see. Anything else? So I discussed the updates. I discussed why I chose pinto beans. There's only those 2 reasons. One, because we have a lot of them. 2, because I'm familiar with growing them. Any other things? I mean, I have a really good green thumb. Both of my thumbs are green. If me saving Parsley is not evident enough. But then again, y'all didn't get to see Parsley before. So I might take a picture of her now, and then I have a picture of her before I came home. So I'll do like a before and after shot. Because in my opinion, she looks a lot healthier now than she did then. She actually, right. So another thing I'm gonna have to do is when the light is no longer shining in that window up there, because the window is like on that side of the house, and that side of the house gets the sun first in the morning, so that's facing the sunrise. What I'm gonna have to do is, once the sun is like overhead, remove the one from the window upstairs and bring it down here so I can play music, because I play music for Parsley and Basil, and they respond to that too. Plants respond well to positive mental attitude, as well as, you know, all other types of positivity. They react to that. They also react to music as well. So I'm gonna have to experiment to see what type of music both sets of pinto beans like. And I also have to get some tape and label them plant A, plant B until they get names. Because I don't have names for them just yet. I don't know if I'm gonna name each individual bean, or if I'm gonna just name all 3 beans one thing for each set. And I think that might actually be it. This is probably the most well organized I've been in a while for a video. I literally had the beans there, the water there, my plants there. Had everything organized. Yay me, I actually did something good. Okay, but thank you guys for watching. I'm definitely gonna link Alice in Nature in the description down below. And make sure y'all go follow so y'all can keep up with this. I'm gonna do an update video every now and again when I notice something happened to the beans, be it their first sprouting of a root, or when I finally go to get the stuff to pot them. I'll show y'all the video of me potting them. But I'll do update videos every now and again, and that will definitely be part of the Just Alice series and not... Oh, Nicholas is off center. Center. There we go. And not part of the Mondays with Alice series, because the Mondays with Alice series, I'm saving that for series that for things that are not going to develop into its own individual series. And I'll probably even make a playlist for this series. Here is going to be I think I'm gonna call the playlist Planting with Alice, or call the actual playlist Alice in Nature. I don't know what I'm gonna call the playlist just yet, but I won't make the playlist until I do video 2, and that's definitely gonna probably be about 3-4 weeks. I want to give it at least a month, but if I do notice anything happening to the beans before that month goes past, I will definitely make an update video beforehand. And then there you go, you got the playlist of these videos. So if you just want to watch me mess around with plants, you're gonna have a playlist for it. Yay. And I think that's gonna be it for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, because if you're watching this and you watch till the end, might as well, because maybe you might actually find something else you like in this channel. I don't know. We ain't a series channel. We don't really do a lot of tea spilling or story times. The few times that I've done them was just a few times that I've done them. I don't really like to do those, because honestly, I stay my butt in the house most of the time if I don't go over to my grandmother's house or go to work. Haven't been working because we've been stuck in self-quarantine. But other than that, and then I don't talk to a whole lot of people, so it's like there ain't really much tea to be spilling. I don't keep up with a lot of celebrity drama, so like I said, ain't much tea to be spilling. Yeah, ain't no much tea to be spilling. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and this has been Just Alice. Bye. And I'm gonna boop myself today because my normal assistant is not in this video today. Proof that I can still do a video by myself, even though it feels so awkward and I'm stuck inside my own head in my own videos. Bye.